As many of you may or may not know, I used to date Oprah Winfrey, the talk show host, writer of several books, accomplished actress, and billionaire. But we broke up. This is the story of our relationship. Oprah, you remember when you used to tell the crowd about my cock? You would say,
"It is so big, my friend."
What happened?
This here's a story about money and glory. Berries, cherries, whipped cream, and the scariest horny. Mid-40s, 340-pound shorty, round shot town that was down to get naughty, naughty for me. Listen, here's how it goes. I was all alone in the Oprah show studios. I was crawling slow between the rows of seats. I was sniffing the chairs. For only minutes ago, ladies' rares were just sitting there. I admit it, yeah, I got a fetish for sniffing the precious scent of fabric, leather, etc. mixed with the sweat of flesh when it's squished together and pressed. And if the impression is still wet, I get the biggest erection. So as I'm taking a whiff, my neck got swept with the soft caress of hot breath. I was blessed, I spun around without a sound. My first glimpse of this monstrous goddess, a hog leg in her fist. My beautiful brown colossus bent down, chomping on a thick brown meat bone. I was still cautious and slightly embarrassed, so I zipped my jeans up. She just shook her head no and without some ice cream fudge. I noticed the pockets were constantly full of condiments. Her purse nearly bursting with turkey, and with some certainty I can say every day I ever spent with her surely involved gravy being swallowed whenever she was thirsty. First she seductively poured the sweet fudge on me, licked and suckled me, but when I touched it, she suddenly began grumbling and slammed me with her stumpy hand, fumbling for the tub, which she finished at once hungrily. Rule number 1, when it comes to feeding, if Oprah can reach it, then you don't eat it. Later her assistant had explained that her last boy toy lost his pinky finger in a sex game with pork loins. After a debacle with the chocolate, she polished 5 roast ducks and a live chicken which clucked till it died. Now normally I'd be horribly sad at that shit, but Oprah's the richest bachelorette I'll ever have in a bed, or rather a studio floor for the most savage of sex. She snorted and spit like a rabid pig in its mess. She gathered her wits, twisting as I grabbed at her tits, and once lifted some liquid drip from under her breast. I recognized it in a second, it was Mrs. Butterworth. No less than a flash pass, she grabbed at her other purse stashed with pancakes, butter plates, forks, and what occurred was surely among a first for me. She juggled her 43 double D's, and accordingly they squirted puddles of syrup, pouring. It was stunning, of course I fell in love with her. That night we made love in a tunnel full of golden honey, pumped from $1,100 a piece imported honeybees. For the next 4, 5, or 6 months we courted. I adored my upper class importance. I could afford most anything, so in the morning I would sing and play victorious melodies on my accordion. Little did I know the notorious Miss Winfrey had developed a sickly intense horror to the distinct chords of accordions from reportedly being cornered, kidnapped and tortured by gypsy riff-raff performers in a circus who forced her ass to have orgies or some shit, and they happened to play poker as they poked the porker. So of course the horse-lip whore fucking dumped me, sure. And when I say she dumped me, I don't mean she broke up with me. I don't mean she kinda fucked me, I mean she literally dumped me. I woke up half drunk in a trash truck after her crazy ass drug the last cup of gravy I had sucked down with my lady, and it sucks now cause I'm basically fucked out of taking a slut's house and making some bucks round the day she snuffed out. Now I'm back to the streets, back to driving some little piece of crap at the bike rack, back to sniffing bicycle seats. In fact, this type of whack shit always happens to me. It's sad, I must have been some kind of bastard in the last life I had.
Fuck said, man, I hope you both get cancer and die so I can start laughing. You stupid, dumbass bitch, you could've been Oprah Jackson.
Now I know some of that song was probably pretty mean, baby, and I'm sorry, but you hurt me. You hurt me so bad. But now, I just want you back.
I miss you, Oprah, and every day since then I've been so alone. I miss the way you swallow poultry, hold down to the bone, oh Oprah. I miss your money, I miss you, honey. I didn't mean your money, please just love me. Oprah, Oprah, suck these honey roasted nuts, please. Oprah, love me, love me, love me like you love cheese. Oprah, you know you want me, come touch these beef hunks hanging between my legs. Made the cream sauce special, you can eat it in bed, girl. Squirt, 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 squirt. This
got a couple turkeys waiting for you, baby.